There's breaking news from Egypt this morning. New clashes erupted between anti-government protesters and riot police in Cairo. It is also reported this morning that police have arrested Egypt's most prominent pro-democracy leader, former UN official Mohammed El-Baradei. CBS News correspondent Elizabeth Palmer is in Cairo this morning with more. Liz, good morning.
Good morning. I'm standing in the center of Cairo. That's Tahrir Square behind me, Freedom Square, where the demonstrators want to congregate. We're hearing reports they were allowed to leave the mosques all over the city, but when they started heading to the center of town, they were stopped by very heavily Special Forces police lines.
The day began quietly. This is the Sunday of the Muslim world. By early morning, security forces were setting up across the city, and internet and cell phone communication had largely been shut down. The uprising has been organized by young, well-educated Egyptians like law student Ahmed Salah, who knew how to harness the power of social networking. The call to action for the massive demonstrations on Tuesday went out to more than 1 million Facebook users. The call was then massively repeated on Twitter.
And Egypt was in more than 1 in every 200 tweets on Twitter.
In the world.
And all the tweets in the world.
This is the result. Streets and squares filled with demonstrators demanding an end to corruption, unemployment, and the authoritarian government of Hosni Mubarak. This is Tahrir Square, Freedom Square. It's where the demonstrators hope to march to, and it's already ringed with Special Forces police. We've just been told that we have to move our camera from this vantage point so we can't take pictures of what happens to them when they arrive. Outside Cairo, some protesters were killed, including one man in the Sinai desert, shot as he ran. Today's march looks as if it will draw more than Cairo's middle-class youth. Egypt's most famous diplomat, Nobel Prize winner Mohammed El-Baradei, is demonstrating, and so are the legions of supporters of the Muslim Brotherhood, Egypt's most powerful Islamist movement.
We're hearing reports that Mohammed El-Baradei, I mentioned in my report, wasn't allowed to leave the mosque, to lead the marchers. He's been penned in there. We also hear some firing, and I can smell tear gas. It's probably tear gas to control the groups of people, but clearly the situation is very tense, and it's going to go on for many hours yet. Jeff?
All right, Liz Palmer joining us live from Cairo this morning. Liz, thank you.